Welcome back everybody, it's me Eman, and today we're going to review Jason Bourne. Alright, let's get right into a quick intro. Jason Bourne remembers everything, and now it's time to uncover some ugly and hidden truths about his past. So let's get straight into the good.
The good.
Matt Damon is back, and he delivers exactly the same way that he did in all the previous Bourne movies. Everything that you liked about Jason Bourne's character is back, and that's anything from his close quarters fighting to the really cool espionage type of tactics that keeps him one step ahead of the enemy. The supporting cast was pretty good as well. Alicia Vikander, hopefully I said that name right, her character was actually pretty good and very intriguing. What was really interesting about her character was the fact that you never could really tell where her true motives really resided. Vincent Cassel was a much needed adversary for Bourne. I have always thought that in all the Bourne movies, he really needed another agent that was bigger, better, stronger, or whatever, that can really give him a good run for his money. You know, rather than just having Jason Bourne always fighting the CIA or a bunch of no-name agents that he could take down very easily. Now, there were a lot of pockets of action throughout the film, and I've got to say the last probably 20 minutes of the movie was done really well, and that's when you really are caught up with these eye-gasms of a car chase scene. I don't normally remember or care about car chase scenes just because we tend to see them all the time, but this one has the potential to be very memorable. Well, that's all I got for the good. Let's get to the bad.
The bad.
This plot was really weak. The movie really banks on you remembering and recalling a lot of the past events that happened in the previous Bourne movies. I didn't personally care about the Black Mission Ops of Treadwater or Black Eye or whatever the hell they were called. Nor did I care if certain people died or not, because the characters just weren't all that interesting, nor were they developed to the point where we should care about them. So unlike how we followed Bourne in The Bourne Identity and we followed the story through his eyes, this time around that's not the case. The biggest problem with this movie is the fact that it wasn't really even about Jason Bourne. The story was more so about all the people that crossed paths with Jason Bourne or the people that he pissed off. Now, I mentioned earlier that there were some pockets of action, which you probably saw from the trailer. In between those pockets of action were long, drawn out, and dragging conversations and dialogues that really make the movie feel the full 2 hours long that it really was. Look, I kid you not, people were nodding off and falling asleep during this movie, including myself. I don't think you really understand what I'm saying here. People were falling asleep during this action thriller movie. Just go to the reason.
The reason.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I just fell asleep thinking about this movie some more. Look, this is not a win for the Bourne franchise at all. And I love the first two Bourne films, but it's time to stop. Worst of all, you know how I said the plot was weak? This movie was really just the Bourne Identity just rehashed all over again. Now, I understand some people are gonna really like this movie. Some people are gonna be attracted to it by its trailer or by just the title alone. And I think that if you like CIA conspiracy theories and if you're really patient, then this movie is all yours. I just don't think you should go in expecting to be wowed and amazed the way you did 14 years ago when we first saw Jason Bourne on the big screen. So when it comes to the rating for Jason Bourne, I've got to give it a 6.5 out of 10. You can wait on this and watch it at home. What? Why? Because at least you'll have the comfort of your pillow or your bed just right there waiting for you. Give me them drums. That's right. Hey, I'm done with this franchise. I'm sticking with my claim that it is time for Matt Damon to just go do a comic book movie with Ben Affleck. Speaking of which, you can check out my top 5 characters that I believe Matt Damon will be perfect to play in the comic book world. Well, that's all I got for today, everyone. Thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at spoiler-free. You can also visit my Facebook fan page. Give it a nice fat like while you're there and comment on some of the movie topics that I post. If you want more of my reviews, you can always visit my main website at emansmoviereviews.com, and I've got more reviews and more videos to do for you all. So in the meantime, I'll see you later.